Yo, what's going on, guys? GZTV here, back with another video. And today, instead of doing our NBA recap for the week, they only played up until Thursday, so we missed 3 days of basketball. So there's really no point of going over 4 days of basketball. And it was All-Star Weekend. That was the biggest moment of the NBA, obviously. So I'm probably just going to talk about that, give you guys my thoughts on it. Yeah, let me just look at some stuff. I'm just gonna look up All Star schedule. So I can just go through from Friday to Sunday. So Friday we had the Ruffles NBA All Star Celebrity Game. That was kind of honestly the weekend was pretty fun except for the dunk competition. I think that was the only one that I didn't really like, but we're going to talk about the celebrity game. I thought it was really cool. MGK was out there. Jack Harlow, who just dropped a track the night before he performed, was pretty cool. I thought that was cool of him to do that. I didn't really know a whole lot of people. There were a couple like TikTok influencers, obviously being TikTok being a big platform, they have to have people like that at celebrity games. Miles Garrett, though. Miles Garrett, there was a gold medalist long jumper that had a nasty putback dunk, but Miles Garrett proving that he's built to play any sport that involves athleticism. I mean, like baseball obviously is more of a skill, more of a mindset thing, but like football and basketball, that's like Miles Garrett right there. I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a high school mixtape of him playing, because I'm sure he played high school basketball. That was fun though. Quavo out there as always. Kane Brown was out there. Pretty cool celebrities out there. Quavo is always going to make it for the years and years and years to come. We know that he can hoop. It was fun. Obviously, I mean, it wasn't super competitive, but it was fun. But yeah, let's move on to the Clorox Rising Stars. There were a bunch of format changes, which for the most part were W's for the weekend. Clorox Rising Stars was really awesome. There was tournaments. I thought that was a great. That was genius. First and second year players split up into 4 teams. And it was pretty evenly split. You had like Anthony Edwards on one team, LaMelo Ball on the other team. I mean, who else? Kate Cunningham was on another team. John Morant was not in it. No, he's been in the NBA for like 4 years. But I think it was fun. Cade Cunningham won the MVP, and Precious Achua and Jayshawn Tate played pretty well, so that's cool. Um, I'm not gonna have a whole lot to talk about. I'm just gonna take like a minute on every event. I think that's fair to do. But moving on to Saturday, we had the NBA All Star Practice. The media showed up. All of the teams got introduced, which was pretty cool for the most part. Obviously, it sucks that KD isn't here, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit when we talk about the All Star game. LeBron getting welcomed in his city, and you guys will hear this over and over again. Curry got booed the whole weekend he was in Cleveland. He's one of Cleveland's biggest enemies, obviously destroying them in the finals, in 2 years. I think they beat the Cavs like 2 or 3 times in the finals. I mean, it really was Cavs Warriors every single year for a while, until LeBron left and the Raptors made it in the East. But yeah, obviously Cleveland hates Curry. It's just like knockout, shoot around, talking to the media, all that stuff. It wasn't super big time. Yeah, that's about it for that one. Let's move on to 2 o'clock. They had the HBCU Classic. That was awesome. I loved seeing the HBCU colleges come together. Morgan State and Howard, some of the biggest, probably the two biggest, some of the bigger names that everyone knows of from the HBCU colleges. And I just thought it was kind of cool. Wait, hold on a second. Never mind. I've been grinding 2K, by the way. You guys are gonna get a video this week of me playing No Money Spent. But yeah, the HBCU was cool. There were a couple of good dunks and stuff. It's just cool to put the HBCUs in the spotlight. I always love when they do that. It's much needed. There's some great NBA talents that could possibly be on those teams. You know, there's a decent amount of HBCU guys that ended up being good in the NBA. I think Ben Wallace went to an HBCU. I can't think of everybody. You can look up a list, and I'm sure you will find some guys. But HBCU, shout out to you guys. for getting that game. Now we're going to talk about the State Farm All-Star Saturday night. Pretty fun. The Taco Bell Skills Challenge. You know, the Cavs taking it home for the city. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. We got a really elite, young big three going on in Cleveland, and I'm rooting for them. I really want them to do good this year. Yeah, I'm just really, really looking forward to them. You know, obviously we have the rookies with Josh Giddey, Scotty Barnes, and Cade Cunningham. Like, three of the best rookies. Obviously Mobley was on the other team, but those are like the three best rookies besides Mobley. Mobley is the best rookie, I think. And then we have the Antetokounmpos. That's how good that family is. A whole piece of the All-Star game dedicated to them. They had Thanasis, the young Alex, which Ian has actually played with or played against in AAU when he was in high school, so that's a cool little story. Thanasis, the veteran, and Giannis, obviously the best Antetokounmpo, of course. You know, 2 MVPs, a final MVP, many All-Star selections, yeah, and only 8 years too. So, 3-point contest, very, very surprising to see Karl Anthony Towns take it home. I think that's awesome. You know, Luke Kennard came out and looked hot. Guys like CJ McCollum and Zach LaVine kind of fumbled the bag. I was expecting Zach LaVine to get close to winning. I honestly thought Luke Kennard was going to win. He is a absolute shooter. He's got the strap. I mean, it's pretty awesome watching him play. There's some of these events I actually didn't watch, but 3-point contest. Shout out to Cat. I think he's got to be one of the first big men to ever win the 3-point contest, because it's always been like Curry and Thompson and Larry Bird, and I mean Larry Bird's a front court guy, but yeah, Reggie Miller, a bunch of really good shooters. Ray Allen that play like the forwards and guard positions, but it's never a big man that it gets it. So that's cool to see Cat go out there and get it. Slam dunk contest. The most disappointing. I had more fun watching the practice. I don't know. Obi Toppin put up a really good performance, and this competition was very much misrepresented. People were getting impatient with Jalen Green, which he's a rookie being in the dunk contest. That's a big accomplishment for him in itself. Juan Toscano Anderson being a absolute nobody to a lot of people on the Warriors. I respect Juan Toscano Anderson and his Spanish roots, but most people don't. Who else was there? Cole Anthony, a second-year guy. It's kind of crazy to think he's been in the league for 2 years. I thought he was going to win. He had a really good chance. He kind of messed up on some things, but Obi Toppin had some amazing dunks. You have the between the legs, tap on the backboard, dunk it. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And then you have this crazy, like, inverted between the legs and, like, reverse. That was nasty. I think Obi Toppin was very much represented in this dunk competition. I think he was really, really good. Yeah, that's about it. Sunday, you had the Legends Awards. I only watched the All-Star game on Sunday. I'm going to be completely honest. This is probably going to be a 10-minute video. Then I'm going to go over the whole Kanye West situation, what's been going on, what the rollout has been on. But as of now, I mean, I can't really talk about the G League game. I mean, that's cool that the G League got a spotlight for All-Star Weekend. A lot of basketball, high-level basketball teams got the spotlight over the weekend. You know, the Legends Awards, obviously during the All-Star game, but in between quarters, you know, they'd introduced the 75 team, which was pretty cool. Obviously, everyone's aware of it, but they introduced them, which is cool. Talking about the All-Star game, Steph Curry, 16 three-pointers. That doubles the record in the All-Star game. Obviously, he didn't beat Anthony Davis' 52 points, which is crazy still that Anthony Davis got 52 points in a game. But wow, Steph Curry was hitting everything, turning around in the crowd, knowing it's going in. I mean, having that sort of confidence as a shooter is something that most NBA players even would dream for. There's no other NBA player that I've seen come down the court, shoot a three, turn around, and confidently know that it went in. Curry is the only guy I know of that's like that. I mean, not even Trae Young doesn't do it. Damian Lillard doesn't do it. Even some of these like long range 3-point shooters don't do it. Yeah, I guess Ray Allen's different because he's more of a catch and shoot guy. He doesn't dribble into his shot and doesn't have the momentum to like turn around and run back. Reggie Miller didn't do it. Who else? I mean, Larry Bird sure as hell didn't do it, and he was one of the most cocky players in the NBA, but I don't really have enough time to keep talking. Leave a like, comment, subscribe on the video. It's always been GZTV. Congratulations to Curry, King LeBron, 5-0 in the All-Star break. overall an okay All Star break. It could have been better.